The world is, filled with so many distractions these days, especially, with the internet and us being a younger generation glued to this internet, and even myself included. There's so many captivating things to take my attention sometimes, whether it's like stupid reels, information about this, information about that. It's just our world, and we just got to deal with it. But when it comes to fitness and looking the way you want, this is a roadblock to us. This messes us up. This has us all over the place rather than where we really need to be. You know, Even just the fitness itself, there's so many questions and is it this way or this way? This creator says this creator says that. A lot of information all over the place. But the thing is, we consumed all the information. We kind of know what works for us. We probably have had a little experience or even a good amount of years into the gym. And we know kind of what we're doing here, but we're still not seeing results. And then it gets to thinking like, "Oh, what am I doing wrong? Do I just need to train harder? Do I need to diet harder? Maybe do I need a personal trainer?" And yes, maybe there's a little effect into all of those things, but the real overlooked issue and the core issue, it really comes down to, and I hammer this in the head because this is what I teach and this is what I help with, of just narrowing attention down to fitness in order to get, the body transformation you're after. And it seems so simple and straightforward and yeah, of course, do one thing and get results that way. But it's so hard, especially in our day and age, because there's so many different ways that we can expend our energy and it's kind of boring and it sucks to just stick to one thing in this day and age. It sucks. Like it's you feel unproductive. You feel that there's an opportunity cost here. You kind of get this tingly sensation that you can be doing more, that I'm not doing enough, and that's the same kind of feeling that's throwing you out of reaching your fitness goal because, you know, a month in, 2 weeks in, you get this feeling of, "Hey, like, I've just been focused on fitness and it doesn't feel like my life is progressing," and you start to panic. You're, "Oh, am I doing things right? Maybe I need to work harder in this area. Let's pick up this, let's drop that, let's do this." And you're trying to change your life overnight and over the weeks just 'cause the fact that you don't feel right. And that same feeling is keeping you in the cycle of starting that body transformation and then losing all progress and then starting it again every 3 months. That cycle keeps you in. And the toughest part is just saying no to things during this time period of fitness, of allocated time towards, our goal at hand. And there's so many, whether it's vices, whether it's internet, your attention's all over the place and you don't know how to just keep it in one thing. And fitness is the most easily measurable because you see physical changes, physical results. And this is why I teach this through fitness. And I talked about this before. It's not the fact that you don't have the information or you don't have the execution or the willpower or the discipline to kind of just stick to the principles of getting the goal, but it's just you don't have the attention span and you can't stick with one thing because the queasy feeling inside of you, when you've gone too long without doing other things or without, when things get stale and then you want to switch up and change your whole life overnight, and that's fucking you, and that's keeping you in the same place, and it's like it's a false productive feeling that you have when you're doing new things and trying new things and doing so much at once. You feel productive, but in reality, none of those things are getting pushed forward to the level they can be at or the level you want them to be at. So if you kind of want to cut out all the noise and you know finally stick to your fitness journey, finally look the way you want, shoot me a message, book a call below. I have a call link. We can kind of overgo and find what's been holding, why are you not hitting your fitness goals? We can start there. Like you probably do know the reason why, and we'll kind of break that down and work in that sense. But kind of just tying it back, this is not I'm not gonna tell you what to eat or I'm not gonna tell you how to train because you know how to do that. It's just the fact that you don't know how to just have seasons or months of just focused, consistent, boring execution, and that's what kills all of us. That's what keeps us from going from thing looking keeps us from looking like the way we wanna look, and it's just, it's not a nice place to be in because 'cause you're resetting life every 3 months, and, you feel down at the end of those 3 months. Yeah, the rise there is, like, nice, you feel productive, but then you hit the peak, and you go down with nothing. You didn't gain anything from that rise, really, and it's just, yeah, you're just shooting yourself in the foot, but either way, that's gonna be this quick video here.